All right, welcome back, my dear students. So we are at index.html right here. This is a file, and I told you in the last lecture if you wanted to go ahead and copy this to the other pages, you were welcome. But I think we still have a couple more things that we need to put in here in this file before we paste it in the other files. All right, and of course that's because we want to have the same menu on all pages, and we want to have the same headers and the container. So I think it's best if you hold on a little bit before pasting some of this code in the other files. All right, so the next thing that we want to do here is build a container because we want to have, and we need to take that color out. All right, let's just go ahead right now to our CSS style, and let's just comment this out by selecting it, and I just pressed a command / or control / and it will do that for you, but you already know that. But anyway, so there we go. This is white, but what we want to do is build a container so that way our website doesn't take the whole screen. So it's gonna be like this. Oops, I can't select it because it's all white, but like that basically. All right, like that. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's build this container. So the first thing that we need here is some type of div. So div container, and I'm using, remember, I'm using the Emmet plugin, so that helps me out by putting div.container. I'm just showing you new skills all the time. I just like doing that. All right, tab creates a new div, and that's going to be our container. All right, this container is going to have everything. All right, everything. So I'm gonna put it all the way down here. All right, so this is how you start building your structure. Make sure that that's a little line and a little indented there. All right, so it's good. We gave this container a class. That's perfect because we're going to be using this container in other files. So that's why you use a class and not an ID. All right, an ID is something very specific to one page only. All right, this is the convention. All right, so now we build a header, and we're going to use a HTML5 tag here called the header, just like this. All right, and we can give this also a class. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give this, you know what, just because we're gonna have this, we don't have to even give it a class if we don't want to, but you know what, let's just give it a class of header. Why not? All right, and here we're gonna build a link because this is gonna be the header of the website, and when people click in here, we want them to go to the index page. So let's build a anchor tag. Okay, and let me just type it in if you want, href, like this. All right, like that. Anyway, you should have the best tools out there that will help you code as fast as possible because you don't want to spend too much time typing. So that's why us developers, we have tools that will help us, like Emmet and some of the some other editors like PHP Storm or Coda or Sublime. It does have a lot of tools that we can use, but brackets is good for HTML and CSS. All right, so the link is going to be called minimalistic website. Hopefully I'm spelling it correctly. All right, and then we want it to link to the home page. All right, let's see how that looks right now. I know it's not going to be pretty, but let's refresh. I got to take that. Let's go back here to scripts. That's commented out, but we need to save it so that way we don't have that alert. All right, so that looks like this right now. It doesn't have a lot of style, right? We're just building the structure. So let's keep building. Let's go to index real quick. All right, so now that we have the header, what's the next thing? Well, the navigation, right? So let's build that. And we're gonna use another HTML5 tag. It's gonna be called the nav. All right, perfect. And here on the nav, and you know what, we can give it a class of menu because this is where we're gonna have our menu. All right, so we're gonna have a couple links here, and let's just do this. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3 links. So asterisk times 3, that creates that asterisk and 3. All right, perfect. So the first will be the home, right? So that's going to be home page. I'm just going to put a / there. This would be the about us and contact. All right. So this would be about.html. Oops. I thought that was going to help me out. HTML and the contact.html. Perfect. Let's just test that real quick. Let's just put something here real quick. About, save it, and contact, just to know that it is working. This is the contact. Let's go to index, refresh. Make sure you save your documents. I'm using PHP Storm, and in PHP Storm you don't have to save your documents. So when you're using an editor that you don't have to save it, when you go and switch to another editor, it creates a problem. So we got these links here. We got about, we got a contact, and we're good to go. We got the links working. Later on, we're going to build styles, so don't worry about that. All right. So we got the navigation going here. We just need to style it a little bit and even give it some separation between the between each other. So we can do that with ampersand, just to show you a quick trick. All right, ampersand and for num break. All right, and let me see, ampersand and BSP and then semicolon. You need to close it. There we go. And we just need a couple of these here. And we can do that with CSS, but I just wanted to show you another way of doing it. All right. And you can do that on the next one here, just to give it some space, and you'll see what I mean right now. You see that? All right, perfect. So we got the menu going here, at least the structure of it. And later on, we're going to be styling it. But right now, we're going to build the structure, and then we'll style it later. All right. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next lecture.